Good morning and welcome back to New Day. It's time for us to go into the chamber. And this morning we're discussing unlawful detention. Now, unlawful detention is a subject for us on the chamber this morning. And during the show we'll be hearing from a young lady by the name of Ifya who spent 15 years behind bars for a crime that she had no knowledge of at all.
So for lie, no more far dropping. Boys, a far dropping. Nabakus, ni mammy, Yaro, Edumasa. To walk out, share, ni mammy, and Sana, that was wako, takrajin. Tia Kona, Quamuna, driver in the car say, Uncle Beam. Uncle Beam, on a boy back, dear, no, say, I don't know Uncle Beam. I don't also say, but you can't, and I drove in his eye. Now some Jimmy can no more, and I'm sad. Just as now can. Yenny and I'm one I happen for a Jew bigger. Now, did me who yan say, boy back on Doven in watching Doven in a seafoma. Tuna as Packy can. I must Packy can. I must Packy can way back on the boy, see you frame me or frame in again. Satan was not Doven was Tatia or Tianti, Crofo 50 promo by. O brother mo puyanka sa mo puya ma boy no come to kind itwa o mo si je ka boys no nko ahu de ni mu bi be fa no de ko police says e ko da ho be 3 days no mo mai CID ni no CID be fa e ko CID office e bro o mo si enka no go ti bro mo puyanka sa e se ni mu hwe ka bibia mo si ya ese ka no kure asem ne ka ne no kure CID ni ba ko ka se tene musibu o mu asem na o maka no nya do mbe sesa o ma no bi nti munja o mu na mu nye dem be no mu ba e ko be bi ensa ko si bibisu ni no o ma nche ya de e kwa police for na o ma say bi a say ni say no bi say mfi amenye na me say mi fi to mu twen ma me sister nye de emra na CID ni ba ko ka se uni mufi anka beti masa ko dibo ni wanya 18 me ma ni 18 years CID ni dot wani ti de wo be kan no wo chiro ovia no aka chese ni nyina no asem na wakan no 2 years ni mu na me start say me happy ni kuran ma me na me koto wo mu kitchen koto ma me fo mi no bi no mu ye adwuma kitchen am so ye prison for ni bi o mu di okay no mo so ai na echi wo ti bi me ko na ko 2 years no ba be pi na ma me ba ko ka james okwa obede oboboa me ama mai de ma me pi na so me de me jini na 15 years ajaji ni dia ma me de me sure say metimi api na o say ma me kasa be ko court first no be ko e na judge no be ko e na judge na tena sada no de me ba ma me de tena ba dia de chi bi following week ni amsako ko na judge ni say wa grant amam metimi aye happy because court 3 times because na judge ni tu asheda because na judge ni tu asheda ti the total 3 times e ko ye no e ho sa na madam Sarah mo be snatch na officer ba ko friend ma ba cho mo wa me be yi ma ni obia yo be dem obia me sra no e busanfo obia no a ba ho no ti yeni ana ya boano ye ya pina man but sene ya judge ni tu sheda e bia na judge na nyede wa mwan ama ya nya pina ti pacho umwan na madam Sarah betina me che na judge ni free case no me ko je na ga manu sa madam Sarah say ada o pese o boana na ana so mi nyan ni case no but ka o mai another date ya kamepe musu kisadia na mano jeje no ye frame na makuma biko jira na kan muano makuma afia twanti wona na afia mastati o start talking kaya walking card na afo kan ru baby no na minim so jeje ne enya do be jam fi odru baby o kasi wa jam na mi jira na kan bi mante do kan ma manti asem poti ajaji ne can't be Gina Karma. Then Madame said that, I'm more to Sifra Karmu, Sifra Karmu, Jow. I said, I may catch it. Judge me, that's it. That of nonsense was sorry, was sorry, what Fenada soon. Because many does to say 2015, maybe.
Okay, so a very emotional and traumatic story being told there by Ifya, and how she almost spent 15 years behind bars for a crime that she didn't know anything about. Now, the legal practitioner that assisted her was Sarah Adetola Ampim, and she'll be telling us a little bit more about this situation and explaining to us how the police aired the failures of the justice system in this particular case and how to deal with the loopholes.
Well, when you're arrested, the police are mandated to tell you why they're arresting you. Before they take your statement, they must explain to you what they're about to do. There has to be an independent witness, and they must speak to you in a language that you fully understand. So you cannot speak to somebody who is French-speaking in English. So they have to make sure there's an interpreter, and for the accused person to totally understand the charges that are being brought against him. My client's case is a pretty complex case because as of the time that the alleged crime was supposed to have been committed, she was 17. And the Juvenile Justice Act states clearly that a juvenile offender cannot be imprisoned. The Juvenile Justice Act in section 19(1) states clearly that where a person appears before a judge not to give evidence, the judge, and to the judge the person seems young, the judge must make inquiry as to her age. I'm quite surprised as to how, looking at her now, any judge wouldn't make an inquiry as to her age. So she was denied that. In addition, when she was arrested, she was in custody for 1 week before she was put before the courts. Whereas the law mandates clearly that you have to be put before courts within 48 hours. So that also is an infringement of her human rights. Also, throughout the time that she was in custody, as she mentioned to you herself, she had absolutely no hope, and she didn't believe that she could get out. She was born at home, so we had no record of a birth in the National Birth Registry. We didn't have a record of a baptismal. Her mother's passed away. So it was very challenging. We also asked the police hospital to do a bone test to guesstimate her age. So our final resort was that to get a document from the Ghana Education Service which showed her age when she enrolled in school, because she was in school from class 1 to 3. And also the judge's consideration about that document, and that's what led to her release, to prove that she was a juvenile at the time, because we can't just release somebody because they look young. There has to be evidence to back it. She actually didn't believe she was going to be released at all. She didn't even believe there was a case. So at some point she just said to me that we should just call it a day, because every time she came to court, her heart would be in her hands and she would be terrified of what was going to be said. So the justice system in Ghana, I think, still needs some reforms. Last week, the Chief Justice inaugurated the remand prisons at Nsawam, and I think that's a great step in resolving the congestion at Nsawam prisons, and also it takes away the issue of having to bring prisoners from Nsawam to Accra and missing court dates, etc. So I think we are making efforts towards resolving the issues with the justice system. It's just that we have a lot of people who don't understand the system. So we need a lot of legal aid, lawyers. We need a lot of people who are willing to give up their time to explain to people who are arrested what their rights are, to represent them in court and ensure that there's a fair trial.